Chapter 34, Challenge 2, Mirror of Reversal. Night had barely passed. The survivors of the first challenge had only just begun to recover. Some rested, some meditated, some sharpened their weapons in silence. Then, a deep horn echoed across Greyfard. Icho-oenke. The sound was sudden, violent. It tore through the air without warning. Alex's eyes opened instantly. This was wrong. The previous summons had come at night. This time, it was daylight. Without hesitation, every contestant rushed toward the arena. Boots struck stone. Armor clashed. Voices whispered in confusion. The entire structure of Greyfard seemed to shift with urgency. Something had changed. When all 512 survivors gathered, the arena fell silent. Above them, the balcony platform illuminated once more. 3 figures stood there. Lady Lysara Greyfard, Salira Greyfard, and the mysterious woman. The woman wearing the serpent mask stepped forward. Participants. A pause. Challenge 2 begins now. No vida, no delay. Only command. She raised her hand. From above the arena, a massive object began to descend. A deep vibration filled the air. A giant mirror, perfectly smooth, cold, unnatural. It hovered above the center of the battlefield. This, she gestured toward the mirror, is the reflection mirror, and it is the core of this challenge. Murmurs spread across the crowd. Alex remained silent, watching, analyzing. There will be 16 groups. Each group will contain 32 participants. Only one will survive each group. Silence. Heavy. Oppressive. You will be placed inside an arena with a mirror at the center. You may attack each other freely. Any attack directed at the mirror will be reflected with 10 times the original power. Shock spread instantly. The closer you stand to the mirror, the weaker the reflection you receive. The farther you are, the stronger the reflection becomes. So choose your position carefully. Understanding dawned across the arena. This was not just a fight. It was positioning, timing, survival. The first group will enter. 32 contestants stepped forward. The barrier sealed. The air inside the arena changed instantly. Heavier, denser, more dangerous. For a brief moment, no one moved. Everyone was watching the mirror, measuring distance, calculating survival. Then, a surge of aura exploded from one side. A man wearing a gray iron mask stepped forward. His aura spread like pressure. Heavy, dominant, crushing. Stay back. Several fighters staggered. Others clenched their weapons. Then, one attacked. A blade flashed toward the gray-masked man. He didn't move. His aura crushed the attacker mid-step. The man fell to his knees, blood spilling from his mouth. For a moment, it looked like he had already won. Then, everything broke. A second fighter attacked from the left, a third from behind. A fourth launched a ranged strike. And then, all at once, they moved. 31 fighters. Against one, steel collided. Oha erupted. Bastard! He tried to push back, but the combined pressure overwhelmed him. A blade pierced his shoulder. Another strike crushed his ribs. A kick sent him crashing to the ground. They didn't stop. They continued attacking, relentlessly, savagely. Within seconds, he was broken. His aura collapsed. His body stopped moving. Silence. For half a breath. Then, the real battle began. No elaiensis. No hosetastion. A man lunged toward the mirror. A spear pierced his back before he reached it. Another tried to sprint forward, only to be dragged down by 2 others. A woman released a slicing aura wave, cutting 3 fighters across the chest. One fighter used smoke, blinding the area, but within the smoke, screams followed. Alex watched carefully. His eyes moved constantly. They're not fighting randomly. Another clash erupted near the center. 2 fighters collided. Oha against Oha. The ground cracked beneath them. One pushed forward, trying to reach the mirror, but the moment he gained ground, 3 others attacked him at once. He was forced back. Forward means target. At the same time, A fighter stayed far behind, avoiding conflict. He thought he was safe. Then, someone struck the mirror. Boom! The reflection exploded outward. The man at the back screamed. His body bent unnaturally. Bones cracked. Blood sprayed. He collapsed instantly. Back as death. There was no safe position, only shifting danger. Time passed. 15 minutes. The battlefield thinned. Bodies covered the ground. Then, a man wearing a falcon mask broke through. He moved fast, precise, efficient. He avoided unnecessary fights, cut down only those in his path. Step by step, he reached the mirror. With a roar, he struck it. BOLM. A violent force erupted outward. The falcon-masked man was thrown backward, spinning through the air, crashing across the stone floor. But those farther away suffered more. A man near the edge screamed as his arm shattered. Another was slammed into the wall. Distance changes impact, and Alex's focus shifted. There, in the middle range, was a man wearing a gray wolf mask. He wasn't fighting or rushing. He was crawling, slowly and quietly. Each time the mirror reflected, he endured minimal damage, adjusted, moved slightly closer, waited, and then moved again. No one noticed because they were too busy killing each other. The battle dragged on as more fighters tried to reach the mirror, and more failed. The number dropped to 10, then 8, then 5. Then, only 3 remained. The falcon-masked man rose again, bleeding, furious. He charged the mirror once more. But before he reached it, a blade cut across his leg. He fell, and in that moment, the crawling man stood. For the first time, he moved with speed. He reached the mirror and laughed. A broken, satisfied laugh. Then, he struck. BOLM. The explosion shook the entire arena. The falcon-masked man was thrown back. Unconscious, the last remaining fighter collapsed instantly. Silence fell. Only one remained standing. The man wearing the gray wolf mask. Group 1 complete. Group 2 begin. 32 contestants entered. The barrier sealed. The mirror hovered at the center. This time, no one rushed. No one attacked immediately. They had learned. Then, a blur moved. A woman wearing a rabbit mask. Fussed. Too fast. She didn't go toward the mirror. She moved sideways. Circling. Watching. A man charged forward. Tried to reach the mirror early. He didn't even see her. A flash. Steel. His throat opened. He dropped instantly. The rabbit-masked woman didn't stop. She kept moving. Light. Precise. Controlled. 2 fighters attacked her together. She didn't block. She slipped between them. 1 strike. A tendon cut. 2nd strike. A throat pierced. Both fell within seconds. But this time, the others didn't hesitate. 5 fighters attacked her together. She retreated, not in panic, in calculation. At the same time, another fighter reached the mirror. He struck it. Boom. The reflection exploded. The rabbit-masked woman had already moved. She avoided most of it, but those chasing her were hit directly. Their bodies twisted under the force. 2 died instantly. 3 collapsed. She had used them. The battlefield descended into chaos. Some tried to copy her movement. Others rushed the mirror recklessly. More reflections. More deaths. Time passed. The number dropped rapidly. 12. 9. 6. The rabbit-masked woman remained untouched. Then, 4 fighters surrounded her. They didn't rush. They didn't panic. They had adapted. 1 attacked. The others waited. She dodged. But this time, they didn't overcommit. They forced her toward the mirror, cornering her. For the first time, she stopped moving. Then, she smiled beneath the mask. The first attacker lunged. She stepped forward, toward the mirror. At the same moment, another fighter struck the mirror. BOLM. The reflection erupted, but she was close. Very close. The impact barely touched her. The 4 surrounding fighters were thrown back violently. Two died instantly. The remaining two, injured, before they could recover. She moved. 2 clean strikes. Both finished. Now, only 2 remained. Her, and one last fighter. He hesitated. That was his mistake. She didn't. A single step, a single strike. The battle ended. She stood alone, calm, unharmed. Group 2 complete. Group 3 begin. 32 contestants entered. The barrier sealed. This time, the moment it closed, violence erupted instantly. At the center, a man wearing a heavy shield mask stepped forward. He carried a massive elongated shield, almost as tall as his body. He did not rush the mirror. He moved to mid-range and waited. The first reflection came. Boom. The force spread outward. Others staggered. He did not move. The shield absorbed everything. A second reflection followed. Again, he endured. Then, he moved. Slow, steady, advancing. 3 fighters attacked him. Their weapons struck his shield. Clang, clang, clang. Nothing broke through. He pushed forward. Then, he swung the shield. The impact crushed one fighter instantly. Another was thrown backward. The third retreated. The battlefield shifted. He was controlling space. Every step he took forced others to move. Some were pushed back, others forced forward. Into danger. A fighter struck the mirror. Boom. The reflection exploded. The shield-masked man braced. The force hit and stopped, completely absorbed. Behind him, 3 fighters took the full impact. Their bodies shattered. He had used them as distance buffers. Now, he was closer than anyone else. More fighters attacked. None could break his defense. He advanced again. Step by step. Time passed. The battlefield thinned. 10 remained. Then 6. Then 4. All avoided him. But that only helped him. Another strike hit the mirror. Boom. He endured. The others didn't. Now, only 2 remained. Him and a fast-moving fighter. The last opponent circled him, waiting, looking for an opening. There was none. Then, the shield-masked man rushed forward suddenly, closing the distance. The opponent panicked. He struck the mirror. Boom. The reflection erupted. He was too far. He took the full force. He collapsed. The shield-masked man stood alone, unbroken. Group 3 complete. Group 4 began. The moment the barrier closed, the battlefield felt different. Calmer, quieter. A woman wearing a tree-shaped mask stood still. She did not move. Then, the illusion began. The arena shifted. Stone became roots. Air thickened. Shadows stretched unnaturally. Fighters hesitated. One attacked. His blade struck nothing. Another turned, surrounded by trees that did not exist. Confusion spread. Then, the killing began. Silent, precise. A blade appeared. A throat cut. Another fighter screamed, attacking his own ally. They could not tell what was real, or who was real. Some ran toward the mirror, only to crash into illusions. Others struck blindly. Boom. The reflection destroyed them instantly. The woman never rushed. She walked slowly, like a spirit. One by one, they fell, until silence returned. She stood alone. Group 4 complete. Group 5 begin. This battle began with aggression. A man wearing a scorpion mask moved first. Fast, sharp, twin blades in hand, curved like stingers. He didn't aim for the mirror. He hunted. Every strike, precise. Every movement, lethal. He avoided direct clashes, striking from angles, disappearing, reappearing. A fighter tried to reach the mirror. The scorpion-masked man appeared behind him. 2 strikes, spine severed. Another attacked him directly. He blocked, twisted, countered. A blade pierced the attacker's neck. The battlefield turned into a hunt. He let others fight, then finished the survivors. When a mirror reflected, he was always in a safe range, always positioned perfectly. Time passed. Fighters fell, until only one remained. A desperate man rushed the mirror. The scorpion-masked fighter didn't stop him. He waited. Boom! The reflection struck. The man collapsed instantly, and the scorpion stood, untouched. Group 5 complete. Group 6 begin. This battle was different. No strategy, no paciencia, only force. A man wearing a gorilla mask stepped forward. Massive. His aura exploded outward. Violent. Unstable. He charged. The first fighter. Crushed. A single punch. Bone shattered. Another attack from behind. He grabbed him, lifted him, and slammed him into the ground. Again and again, until the body stopped moving. The battlefield turned chaotic, but he thrived in it. Blades struck him. He ignored them. Aura attacks hit him. He endured. He kept moving forward, relentless. When someone struck the mirror, boom, the reflection hit him. He staggered, but did not fall. He roared, then charged again. Others began avoiding him, but that only gave him space. One by one, he crushed them. The last fighter tried to stay far away, but the mirror's reflection destroyed him. Silence fell. The gorilla stood alone, breathing heavily, unbroken. Group 6 complete. The arena fell silent. No chows, no movement. 6 survivors stood at the edge. The rabbit, the shield, the tree, the scorpion, the gorilla, and the gray wolf. 6 winners. 6 different monsters. Behind them, the remaining contestants stood in silence, watching, learning. Every battle was a lesson. Every mistake was death. Alex stood among them, still, quiet, but thinking. His gaze shifted toward the bodies. Too many, too real. Something didn't match. 512. Exactly. But here, people were dying. Then how? The thought lingered, unanswered. For the first time, he felt it clearly. Greyfard was hiding something. His gaze shifted toward the mirror. Now still, but not silent. Every battle had revealed something. Every reflection, every distance, every outcome. And slowly, he had built a pattern. Inside his mind, near the center, weak, then spreading outward, stronger, layer by layer, until the edge. Tenfold. It was not random. It was designed, precise, predictable, and anything predictable could be broken. A faint smile formed. Above, prepare yourselves. The next group will enter. The tension returned instantly, because now everyone understood. They were not just fighting. They were being studied, and soon it would be Alex's turn.